Hi, and welcome to an unboxing. It just came today, and I've been waiting. It's from oooh. So this is Pagan Otherworlds. I handwritten thank you card. Really pretty Year of the Tiger print. So this is a tiny studio. It's US based, and they have studio space to be able to be free and make beautiful art. Oh, I didn't know it came in a little bag. Excellent. I'm gonna have to drop that pattern out and make a copy. I have some little friends here waiting to say hello. My little welcoming committee of tarot cards. Other tarot decks that I think will work very nicely. Oh God, it's so pretty. All right. So pretty. All right. So here are the little tricks. You open the cellophane super carefully from the bottom, obviously, and then it's sealed with this really lovely little, tack seal up here. And what you can do is not open that, but open it from the bottom. And there's no seal at the bottom. Even the little tuck box is really textured. So. They feel amazing. This is my first linen deck. So linen cardstock is textured like the texture of linen, woven linen. So they're little air pockets. So sound flows through it. Air floats. It shuffles renownedly beautifully. You can hear it already. All right, let's give ourselves a little room, shall we, friends? Find out what we got. Wow. I didn't know they shimmered like that. It's the full moon, and we just went through the strawberry moon, and an amazing storm to hide the clouds. So I think it's really cool to have this little moon card series, and I have definitely been using cards on the altar a little bit more. So it'll be nice to use these to manifest, seasons and phases, and add a little bit to that. Ooh, I missed one. Let's bring you out, my friend. Oh my God. It's the Seeker card. Ooh, this is the special card. Wow. So it's got the lemon skate at the top and the calligraphy, and it's sort of their their title card. That's really lovely. So here are I want to give you my impressions, because it's a deck that you definitely has been extraordinarily well documented in the community since it hit. I do have my tarot book. It's right over here. I'm gonna just get that. Okay, you can look at cards while I go. We'll see about a moment. See the character back. Yeah. So I actually, because I had to wait on the cards, they were doing a second printing, and I pre-ordered it. I was able to order the book, and I got the book. That was already in stock, and it was a really nice way for me to do a little bit of reading about the cards and find out about the authors and preview some of the images. But the images here are in black and white, so the colorway is so dreamy. There's so much pale blue in it, and you can really see the ivy and the green in this Fool. Can almost see his little dog barking and hear those. Imagine I can hear the bells ringing, and imagine I can hear the song that he's singing. They're very loud cards. The images seem to have a lot of music to them, musicality to them, and like I said, I mean, they make noise all by themselves. I'm so excited to have them. Woo! The Magician. Oh, it's beautiful. It's very interesting. The Magician, this is a really stripped down version of this. There is nothing on this table. It's simply a pile of rocks, simply a cairn in the wilderness upon which to work magic. The one hand up, one hand down, as above, so below, conducting that magic and transporting it. Wherein, as a lot of my very wise witching instructors like to remind us, the most important tool you have is yourself. Oh, it's so blue! Oh, it's so blue, the High Priestess. I wonder how big these original paintings are. If they go on show. Oh, they're so pretty. Oh my gosh. Empress. Okay. Oh yeah, this is really fabulous. I thought this is immensely creepy the first time I saw it. The Emperor is crowned with a goat's head, and I think it's so interesting, especially as you're speaking about pagan otherworlds, because, you know, we see in our first ancestors on the planet, while it's still kind of hot and damp, hasn't really settled down yet, they are processing, say, caribou or reindeer or, you know, antlered creatures, where obviously they are trapping them, hunting them, killing them, using the hides, using the meat, but using the antlers, not only using the antlers, but drilling holes in them for eyes and wearing them on their head, wearing them on their faces, wearing the antlers and the horns and the head in order to create that transport through the liminal space, through the liminal creature as well. Plus also, can't wait to pair this with Laura Tempest's goat card from her Liminal Spirits Oracle. So it's so exciting to see these cards and really know how useful they're going to be to me, not only in and of themselves, but also, you know, as readings. And this is so cool. Sorry, are we going to do this for 78 cards? It might be a bit of a video. The Hierophant has, this staff is so awesome. Ugh, I'm going to have to look up and find out what it is, but it looks like the kind of a trident that you would use to spear eels, or to winnow wheat, or to collect peaches in an orchard. It has a very implementation, like being an implement, being a tool, being something pre-existing that's then picked up and utilized. And I just, you know, I love that. Love that. Ooh, mountains in the back. The Lovers, it's so pretty when it's got such a Krennic vibe to it. I mean, honestly, that looks straight on like Johanna Krennic painting from, you know, when we see like 14th century, 1468, somewhere around there. The Chariots pulled by goats. Hello. Strength with a bear. Yeah. Hermit. Gorgeous. I'm just checking it's a light and it's a candle with candlelight, so. Wheel of Fortune. This is really wild. Okay, so it's the Wheel of Fortune. And their spokes are internal, and they're runes of protection and movement, and then you have the beasts down here, a little Christianography, and we're harkening back to our images of bears and the Oh, I think it's a heart, a white heart, a white sacred deer that only royalty and the sacred and the chosen can hunt. It has Grail Quest elements to it. And guess who? Guess who's really fond of Grail Quest? Justice, which is so awesome. Absolutely spectacular. Aside from the sword and the scales in motion, is that her back is toward us and she's moving and she's wrapped in this, oh wow, this like, I don't even know, haze, grasses, briars, brambles, hedging. Oh, so fascinating. It's the law of the land and the law of nature, and she's also robed in dyed red robes as well, so the law of impartiality and society. She's sort of everything. Hanged One, very, very ivy clad. Dude, this stuff. I saw this and I was like, wait, that death card, wait, what's going on with those wings? Those are arrows. Oh, so pretty. And the hand in the back with the flower, just, it's a little creepy, but it almost has like a Peter Max, like 1960s, American 60s, 70s vibe to it, which is, I don't know, that's very interesting. It's very interesting. Ooh, Temperance. I'm so interested in Temperance card. I'm really interested in the Temperance card right now. I'm doing a little think about Temperance, and ooh, she's so pretty. Ooh, ooh, she's super orange, and I like that. How it really brings like those fiery, lovely colors together, and you really see the difference between the sea and the water and the sunrise and her halo and the green of the land and the earth. Ah! Devil! Wow. Clawed and haired and beast, and another one of those strange horned masks, and a little H.P. Lovecraft vibe in this, how the devil has taken on the creatures. The creatures are entangled in the costuming of the devil and all that surrounds it. That's a good one. Ooh, this would be a very interesting card to look at with This Might Hurt Devil, which is a very, very Baphomet figure. Androgynous, a high-low symbol as well. And also, you know, this hairy leg and this pan and cloven hoof and this really, you know, horned devil, a horned creature, beastie devil. I think that might be something that I might be looking into a little bit. All right, tower. I like that. I like that there's just this little tip out of the tower. Just a little tink in consequence, but sometimes that's enough. Sometimes one little phrase, one little bit, one little brick out of place is enough to send it into motion, to tip that realization that things need to change, or things are changing, or in the midst of change. Here we go. The star. Beautiful, beautiful body posturing under that tree with that avian bird directly above her. That's really cool. What a beautiful pairing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pairing. Judgment in the world. Alrighty. Now, my friends, this is a little fascinating. So here we have Pentacles. So they are more pippish, but they're still scenic. So the pips happen here, and the scene is underneath. So the scene gives you a little clue. So you can, you know, here we have the Three of Pentacles, and it's, oh, working together, because clearly someone did this little line of stones in the front, someone started this little line of stones in the middle, and someone topped it with these other line of stones here. So this is clearly a collaborative effort that ends in this lovely card that we see here. So you can read them. Here's Five of Pentacles, and all of a sudden it's snowy with a bare tree. This is want and despair and difficulty and need. And here we see the Six of Pentacles, and that's the tree, but it's budding, it's spring, the snow is melted, the butterflies are flying around, the golden coins are raining down upon us in this lovely pattern, and things are, you know, certainly much, much better. Even the fact that here they're kind of like all staggered apart, and here our wealth is held together, even the way the coins are presented. There's a lot to read in this. So yeah, awesome, love that, freaking love it. The court cards are really pretty. The riders, of course, are gorgeous queens, extraordinary, and the kings have some really interesting headdresses going on here. So I'm really interested to get a little closer to these costumes and look into that as well. I wanted to show wands. Oh, look at that, Queen of Wands, with her sunflower wand and her little black cat, her sunflower and her crown, and they're just so pretty. Here's the Knight of Wands on a white heart. We see again, you know, that depiction of it. So there's this, you know, lovely sort of Marseille pip configuration going on as well. And I mean, absolutely. Here's your Four of Wands. Clearly, this is a place of celebration. I mean, that comes straight from Rider Waite. This comes directly, you can see this card virtually verbatim. If you had a couple of little rabbits, it's basically This Might Hurt Tarot. So that's the second time I've referenced that combination. So clearly, I'm going to be looking at that pairing as well. Cups. Is she going to say exquisite? Exquisite! It's going to drop. Well, at least, I mean, they make so much noise you can hear when they land, so you don't... yeah, they're so pretty. Ooh, pretty, pretty, pretty. Here we have our Six of Cups. Happy childhood with the little flowers in the cups floating above our landscape. Seven of Cups, and this is really cool. I've heard someone else on Tarot Tube talk about how it's so interesting that you have the blasted landscape, that straight geometric pattern, that like the kind of like manufacturing and repetition of the cups, and then above them float on the myriad of possibilities. So it's a very interesting way. It's not just like a cup with a thing in it, a cup with a thing in it. There's a different configuration which leads to a different energy. It's almost armored, or like a phalanx, I guess. I'm kind of getting that off of it. Ooh, the Eight of Cups. And there they are just floating, and there's this wistful moon, and the expression on the moon is like, "You're leaving?" And you're like, "Yes, darling. I must move on, but the moon will still shine on me, just in a different phase." Oh God, that's so cool. And there in the distance, the little rocks. Here's an archway. Here's an archway. Go, find it, go. Ten of Cups. That's just astounding. It's got this like beautiful, 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 almost like a maypole with ribboning under it. And water on the back, trees. Alright, and then we'll look at the swords, cause Ooh. This is very interesting. Here we have Nine of Swords, which is usually our anxiety nightmare card, and there's an agitated swan boat. I mean, an agitated swan under it, and that's, ooh, with a golden chain around its neck, dragging in the water. Looks very angry, and possibly it's a goose, might not even be a swan, so. No, that's a swan. Alright. Moving on. So amazing. I'm going to do a quick shuffle. Did I take the moon cards out, or did I just fold them back in? Well, we'll see, shall we? Okay. And then we'll pull a card and see which one I get. Wow. Yeah, nice. Beautiful. All right. You, my friend. Death and motion. Six of Cups. Tower. Empress. Six of Wands. Friends, thank you so much for joining me on a little unboxing. I can absolutely tell you that you will be seeing this deck in some upcoming pairings, and possibly also the Temperance card showing up in a tarot talk. I'd like to welcome my new subscribers and say thank you so much for joining us today, friends. It's been a wonderful witching day. It's been another unboxing with Jay. Thank you.